Hey guys, this is Dinesh. Hope you guys are doing well and great. It's been a year and 6 months since I bought my Blitz, so I thought I could share a few things with you guys. Well, some of you might be wondering what Blitz is. Blitz is my custom build PC which I bought February last year. We did a first impression video last year, and at that time we only had about 15 to 20 subscribers, so most of you might not aware about that video. So I link the video in the description below, and my advice would be please check that video first before watching this video so you can get a grip what I'm talking about in this video. So I've been using Blitz for 16 months now, mainly for my work, video editing and gaming. This rig is so expensive, so I saved money for a few months to buy this rig, but I think even though I hate to say, I made few bad choices which I deeply regret now. I feel that I spend my hard-earned money on some things that I don't need. Well, the first one is the RGB lighting. I have RGB lights on 6 cooling fans, water cooler, RAM and motherboard. When I bought it, I thought it's going to be great, it's going to be cool whenever I see my rig, but now it's totally opposite. I don't even see my rig whenever I'm working on my desk. Then I realized I need to have a good setup to see the beauty of RGB lights. I don't have setup like NKBHD or JS2 Sense or Liners. It's my dream to have a setup like that, but all I have is 130 by 50 centimeter table. I've tried to put my rig on my table, but the rig is so big, you need a big table to place it. So here's my advice: if you don't have a good setup or table, do not add RGB lights, because you're not going to relish the beauty of your RGB lights if you don't have a good setup. Well, now move on to my next bad choice, which is the white case. To be fair, I should have gone for black color case. My setup is mostly dark like brown and black color, so the white case is nowhere near my setup. I should have thought about it when I chose this case. And not only that, this case is little expensive. I found there are better looking cases for cheaper price. Expensive case, cheaper case or no case at all, the performance will be the same. Well, I should have researched about this before I opted for this case. Could have saved a few bucks there. And finally, the thing I most regret is the weight of this rig. I have to admit that this rig is very heavy. I don't know how much it weighs, maybe 10-15 kilos. Sometimes I even need someone's help to move it around, because it doesn't have any handle to carry it around. I don't know where the weight is coming from, maybe from the water cooler or the RTX graphic cards. This is something I wasn't aware when I bought this PC. Before this PC, I was using a laptop for 10 years. Before the laptop, I was using a PC with a Pentium processor, and I'm not sure what graphic card I had in that PC. I doubt if I had one. So what I'm trying to say here is, I didn't know how much a modern gaming rig weighs when I bought this PC. It's something that I overlooked, which I deeply regret now, but I cannot do anything about it. Well, now having said that, the PC is doing one hell of a job, be it gaming, video editing or other things. Whatever you throw, it will get it done. 32 GB RAM bundled with RTX 2080 Ti and i9 processor is a match made in heaven. Been using it for 16 months now. I never had any blue screen or errors whenever I edit my videos in Premiere Pro. I usually get blue screens and other errors like non-responding whenever I edit my videos with my laptop in Premiere Pro. But the RTX 2080 Ti, i9 processor and 32 GB RAM makes the Premiere Pro smooth as silk. It's safe to say it's been 16 months since I last saw any sort of blue screens or any other errors. I chose i9 mainly for video editing. I didn't want to waste my time waiting to render a few minutes of 4K video. The 8-core 16-thread processor makes the video editing efficient. To render a 10 minutes 4K video, it will only take about maybe less than 10 minutes. It's massive upgrade from my laptop, where a 10 minutes video will take around 20 to 30 minutes to render. One thing I learned is I need a good processor, powerful graphic card and 32 GB RAM to run Premiere Pro smoothly. When I was using Premiere Pro in my laptop, I thought it was a crap app, always gives you error on blue screen whenever you edit the video. But my perception on Premiere Pro changed when I started using Premiere Pro on my PC. Well, now let's move on to the I can say hero of my PC, which is the graphic card. To be fair, when I bought the Zotac RTX 2080 Ti, I had my doubts if Zotac is really a good graphic card because it was cheaper than other brands. Well, the main difference between graphic cards brands are noise, temperature and overclocking potential. But the performance wise, there's no major difference. I'm happy that I've chosen Zotac graphic card instead of other premium brands. Definitely I saved a lot of money there. So far I never had any issues with my graphics. I'm still able to run new games with the highest graphics settings without any FPS drops, knowing that the RTX 20 series was released almost 2 years ago. The latest game I played was Red Dead Redemption 2, and I was able to play smoothly with highest graphics settings. But I noticed that there is a significant FPS drop when I set the ultra graphics setting for heavy graphic games like RDR2 and GTA 5. I don't think it's because of aging graphic card, because I ran GTA 5 as soon as I got this rig with ultra graphic settings, and I still noticed the FPS drops as well. I think that's the way it is. Maybe it's because of the brand. I'm not really sure. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment. It's disappointing that I couldn't run those games with ultra graphic settings. But hey, it's just 1 or 2 games, not a big deal. The main reason I opted for RTX 2080 Ti is because I know that I can run new games with ultra graphic settings for next 2 years. i9 processor with RTX 2080 Ti and 32GB RAM is a future-proof spec. But there are news that the RTX 30 series is on the way, maybe releasing in a couple of months. So for me it's too soon to change from RTX 20 series to 30 series, so I guess I'll wait for 2 more years for RTX 40 series. Moving on to the storage, I had 2TB of HDD and 500GB of SSD. But with modern apps, videos, games, 2TB of storage is barely enough. I only have 200GB left in my 2TB of storage. Soon I'm planning to add another 2TB of HDD or maybe SSD into my PC. Gone are the days when I thought 1TB of space is too big for me. I can do a lot of things, I can save a lot of games. But now 2TB of storage is barely enough. Before finishing this video, I'm gonna list down all the specs and share what I think about the specs I chosen 1 year ago. First, processor. No change of mind here, definitely worth it. Second, graphic cards. It's cheap and doing great job. Really happy I've chosen Zotac. Third, motherboard. Maybe I could have gone for the cheaper ones, but for me it doesn't matter. Fourth, water cooler. Definitely needed for i9 processor. It's hot as hell even for some basic tasks. My first choice was open loop water cooler, but I was briefed it was prone to leakage, so I had to settle with the closed loop water cooler. Fifth, the RAM. 32GB is must. 6, cooling fan. To be fair, 6 cooling fan is too much. Don't forget, water cooler has 2 fans specifically for processor, and RTX graphic card has its own cooling fan. So just 3 additional cooling fans should be more than enough. 7th, storage. I thought the 2TB was more than enough. Guess I was wrong. Need to upgrade to 40GB. As for SSD, 500GB will do for now, or maybe at least for next few months. Finally, the power unit. Well, 850 watt is more than enough for this PC, so nothing to change there. So far I never had any issues with my components like water cooler, motherboard, power unit and so on. Everything is good, everything is working as it should be. Although I made some bad choices with my blades, I can say it's one of my best purchase of my life. I'll never regret the money I spent for this rig. Well, I guess this is the end of the video. I shared everything I wanted to share. I'll be grateful if you guys like this video and subscribe to this channel, and see you guys on the next video. Till then, take care.